Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning with Jesus. So it's time for you to sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, and find out what kind of beautiful messages you're going to get from the divine for today. And we will start out, as always, by introducing ourselves. So, DC, why don't you tell everyone about you?
Oh, thank you, Barbara. Good morning, everyone. This is the magical DC Love. I'm an angel intuitive, a conscious channel, a healer, empath, Reiki master, and teacher. I channel and bring forth divine guidance and healing from Jesus, Mother Mary, the Ascended Masters, the angels, and at times, the not-so-divine Joan Rivers. Joan and I connected when she was in a coma. She threatened me, and we've been together ever since. But I'm so blessed, to have Joan in my life because she left this door open, and so many others have walked through it, and I've had such an amazing experience. I've connected with such fascinating energy and this beautiful mixture of divine source, and it really has provided me with the ability to be able to work and relate with a wide variety of people. But prior to doing this life-changing work, and I couldn't imagine not doing it, my background was in law enforcement. But I've hung up my .357, and now love is my revolver. I'm here just to be, an example of love. I've come to know that love is what I am, but more importantly, love is what we all are. And this is the force that I now belong to. And it's the backbone in my current journey of service. Good morning, everyone, from the magical DC Love.
Thank you so much, DC. And I am Barbara Amazing Grace Reynolds. I am a freedom and empowerment life coach, and I use divine infinity healing to help people to change the beliefs that are not really fitting in with who they are choosing to be in their life. I am a conscious channel and have been for a number of years, and that was a choice that I made when I realized that I really wanted to start hearing my guidance. I wanted to have those conversations. I think part of that, what brought this about for me, was actually the books, Conversations with God. And I thought, well, if he can do it, I should be able to do it too. And it turned out that I can do it, and so can you. So that's just something that Jesus wants us all to be aware of, that it's not something specialized, that only a few people get the gift. It's something that everyone can do. It's available to each and every one of us. And while DC and I are absolutely wonderful people, we do not have anything that you do not have. Nobody does. If it's possible for anyone, it's possible for everyone. So you can learn more about DC Love and myself at my website at divinelyguidedhealing.com. Click on the tab that says Morning with Jesus and scroll to the bottom of the page. You'll find pictures of us, and there's Learn More buttons. DC's Learn More button will take you to DC's website. So if you wanted to connect with DC, that's one of the ways that you could do it. And you'll already be on one of my websites, so feel free to look around. One of the ways that I started becoming a conscious channel was by doing automatic writing. And the instructions for doing that automatic writing, the way that I was guided to do it, are on my website under the tab that says Free Things. So feel free to explore your own life and start doing what feels right for you. You are always being given the answers. So it's okay for you to actually respond to them. All right, so we will begin our messages for today. So, DC, what do you have for us?
Well, before I begin my messages, I have a message for you, and it's from Joan, and she wants to make a correction. She's saying, DC has something not everybody does have, Barbara. She has a crazy guide named Joan. I had to make that correction. She wanted to make that known. Thank you, Joan. Okay. So, I think she's satisfied. We can get back to the messages. Sorry about that, Barbara.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. The first message I have is actually a beautiful prayer, and it's written by Cathal Jean. I believe it's her first name, Filippo, and it's entitled Archangel Muriel, and it's a prayer for ocean healing. Beloved Archangel Muriel, please bless me with the healing energies of the ocean. Let its sea breeze clear my mind. Let its salty water cleanse my aura. Let the grainy sand ground my body. Let its ebb and flow help me to go with the flow of life. May I be as joyful as the dolphins. May I follow my inner knowing like the whales. May I live from a sense of peace like the sea turtles. May I be connected to the oneness as every drop of water is part of the ocean. Dear Archangel Muriel, please help us preserve the seas and return its healing blessings upon itself. Help us keep the ocean clear and safe for all the beautiful creatures that call her their home. Let us respect all sea life, from the smallest plankton to the biggest whale. Awaken my inner mer being so that I may truly be one with nature, ever present and balanced. No matter stormy seas or rocky waters, all is motion, all is change. I move with it like flowing water and know that all is well, and so it is. Okay, so that was a little prayer that I was guided to read, and it just felt like so right for today, Barbara.
Wonderful.
Now I have some messages. The first one begins, every thought that you have is either based on fear or love. Love is what we are born with. Fear is what we learn. The choice is up to you. Which will you choose? There is no fear in love because love builds. Fear destroys. Love heals, and fear wounds. Love believes. Fear doubts. Don't be afraid to focus on your dreams. Stay positive, knowing that your angels are supporting you. Go with the flow and continue to take steps in creating the life that you desire. Keep the faith and know that all is well. Trust your intuition. It is your soul speaking to you. Follow your highest truth and passion. Let go of fear and align with the frequency of change. Become attuned to the frequency of love. This is your soul's desire. Connect with your soul's wisdom. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Love the moment and the energy in everything. Listen to your heart. Tune into this loving communication. Listen to your feelings. Look past the words and allow your heart to guide you. Remember who you are and remember what you love. You are what you choose to become. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Live your dreams. Create your life. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. Let today be the beginning for the day for new beginnings. Destiny, beloved ones, is in your hands. What you think, you become. You will find fulfillment as you remember who you are. Beloved ones, do not be afraid, for I am with you. Create the life that you've envisioned. I love you, Jesus. Okay, so that was my first message. Now I have a message from the angels. Beloved ones, we, your angels, come to you today to ask that you go with the flow. Trust that all is happening for your highest good. If you are faced with unexpected endings or life changes, adapt to these changes with grace and gratitude and honor the process that is taking place in your life. Recognize the blessings that are presenting themselves at this time. Be receptive to the opportunities and remain flexible. This will help you to discover the avenues that are offered to you. Believe in yourself and have confidence to take on the tasks that are ahead of you. Make a plan so that your goals are manageable and achievable. Gather your strengths, your passion, and natural talents and use them for the greater good of yourself and others. Never underestimate yourself. With positive intention and a firm belief in yourself, as well as the proper action, You will succeed in all you do. If you are not satisfied with your job or your career, follow your heart and your true calling. No one knows what is best for you except you. Be creative and seek out a path that fulfills your soul purpose. Painful experiences will force you to go deep within yourself as you connect with the divine within, bringing healing. Through this pain, you will find an opportunity to develop self-awareness. When you suffer, wisdom and lessons are learned. Rid yourself of beliefs that no longer serve you. You will feel lighter when you realize the only thing holding you back is you. Focus on what is most important and see it through to completion. Stay positive as well as optimistic to ensure that you will manifest what you want rather than what you don't want. Put forth your effort and focus on your long-term goals as well as your passion. Take steps forward in the direction of your life purpose and trust that you will manifest what you need in life. Listen to your soul's calling. The angels ask that you have faith and keep up the good work, trusting that you will have all you need to sustain and maintain you along your soul's journey. The universe and your angels will always support you as long as you do your part and you put in that effort that is needed when necessary. Do not be afraid to express your unique, true self. You, beloved ones, have powerful energy within you that is waiting to be used for the betterment of your life and the life of others. We, your angels, as well as the Ascended Masters and your guides, will act as mentors, bringing forth all of our ancient wisdom, which will be used to help you manifest your desires. All that we ask is that you focus on the divine spark within, which will help you to find the love and clarity you desire. Beloved ones, you are light workers. You're so needed at this time. We are here to assist you, as well as giving you the guidance, whenever necessary. Trust that you have all that you need to fulfill your light working mission. Much love, your angels. And I believe I have one more message, Barbara.
Okay.
Okay. This last message is from a furry little angel, and it's Ginger. Hi, everyone. This is Ginger. I'm an angel who happened to live my life as a dog. I love my family, and they love me. I transitioned on July the 28th, and I was immediately able to connect with my mom and let her know that my soul would be back with her in 2 weeks. I have previously been with my family twice in this lifetime. My soul returned on August 10th in her new puppy, Callie, who is a 3.5-month-old retriever lab mix. My mom was told by a psychic friend that I would always be with her during this lifetime, and this was almost 6 months before I passed. It is part of my soul purpose, as well as bringing love to all I meet. My mom again received more validation from another psychic friend and her posse of angels, letting me know that I was an angelic walk-in. Callie was in a rescue facility for a few months, and no applicants were considered in adopting her. And when I passed, my mom and dad felt the loss quite hard, and they found such an emptiness in their hearts as well as their home. My mom began looking at rescues for available puppies, but she wasn't even sure if she would be able to welcome a new fur baby quite yet. She was wondering, is it too soon? She looked at my picture several times while searching different sites and then decided, well, maybe it is time. After continually being drawn to Callie's pic, and she filled out an application for adoption. She received a response almost immediately, letting her know that her application was the only one being processed for Callie. They got back to her shortly after the application was processed, and within 2 days, the adoption was complete. Callie went home with her new family on August the 10th. My soul entered Callie and continues on my mission of love. When this happens, it works the same as it does with people. Her soul will continue on with its journey, and mine is back with my family. My vessel is new, unlike the senior dog body it was housed in. God had a plan prior to my passing to unite us once again. My soul and Callie's soul made an agreement to allow me to walk into her vessel. Once again, I'm enjoying my journey, Ginger. And Barbara, I did struggle quite a bit, like when Ginger passed, and I just kept, getting a message that I had to trust. And I gave it to Jesus, and I said, okay, I do trust, there is a bigger plan. And everything just, it worked out, the way it was supposed to. And I still look at Ginger's picture. I have it, right here with me as I do my beautiful work. And I heard from Ginger. She said, Mom, I'm here, and I'm always here. And just please know that, our love is eternal. So it's just, to let us know that even, our fur babies, they too they're just like, they have energy just like people. And Ginger wants to bring forth messages not only for my healing, but to help those, too, that are, feeling lost of either loved ones or fur babies.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh, thank you, Barbara.
Okay, so let's see what kind of message Jesus wants to send through me this morning. Okay, here we go. We want you to realize that there is more to life than you've been taught. We know that so many of you have been taught that life is this limited little experience and that you have to make sure that you do every single thing right, every single moment of your life. And if you don't, then you are pretty much condemned to suffer for all eternity. We really want you to understand that that's not true, that life is your choice and your gift. And that there is no right or wrong. There is no suffering for all eternity. The hell that you might be living in is your choice. It is because you have chosen to accept the beliefs that say there's a hell, or that you are in hell, or that you have to create hell. God loves you, and that love is so pure and so eternal that there is never, not even for a nanosecond, a moment when God is punishing you. It's not possible. It's not God. So if you have decided that you need to suffer and you need to struggle in your life, those are your choices. That's not God. If you listen to the voice of God within you, then you will make the choices that bring your life more light, more love, more prosperity, more of everything that feels wonderful. Because that is God. We want you to truly understand that you really do have choices. In every moment, you have choices. This whole idea of suffering and struggling and going without and making sacrifices and proving that you're worthy, all of that came from people and the choices that people were making and the beliefs that they were accepting in order to validate their own suffering and struggling. There are certain beliefs in the world that have been created over thousands and thousands of years by all of the people who have lived. And when you are born, you come into those beliefs. But you don't have to stay in those beliefs. So know that in every moment you get to choose. You get to choose how you're creating your life. You get to choose who you're being. You get to choose what you're experiencing. Those choices are yours. Nobody else can make them for you. And some of you choose to go into the beliefs that are already there from all of those thousands of years and all of those millions of people. And then you wonder why you're so unhappy. You wonder why your life just doesn't work. But you're not choosing to set up your own beliefs, to live your own life. You've joined in with the masses. And so much of the energy of the masses is not love. We know that you are often taught that love means that you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to walk this way and you have to believe this. And that's control. That is not love. Love doesn't need to control. Love just is. So when you are looking at your life, when you are looking at what you are creating in that moment, allow yourself to open up to the wisdom that is within you. And we have told you this several times, and we probably will tell you this several more times, but anytime you have ever asked a question, anytime you have ever asked a question and put it out there for God to answer, for the divine to answer, you get the answer. But so often people have expectations of what the answer is before they ask the question. They think they know the answer before they ask. And on one level, you do have that wisdom within you. But that's not usually where people are coming from. They're coming from their minds, from their experiences, and they're shaping their expectations based on what they've already experienced in life. There is a deeper wisdom within you, and it is not just based on what you have experienced. It is based in what has happened to everyone, everywhere, for all time. We want you to see that that is the deep well of wisdom. And when you allow your answers to come from that deep well of wisdom, from the knowledge of the universe, from the heart and soul of the Creator, that's when everything is possible. That's when you can understand things that change your life. And it changes us right there in that moment. You start becoming more. Life is so much more than what you've ever been told. And it's okay if you don't understand that. And it's okay if you don't live that. Because you don't just get one chance at life. You can try it as often as you want to. It's a choice. And in this moment, you can make a choice to have a beautiful, wonderful, full life that is filled with everything that is possible. Or you can choose to have a very limited and small life that is filled with suffering and misery and poverty and all those things that just don't feel good. It is your choice. You are never being punished. You are making choices. You can have it all. It's just a matter of choice. You have more power than you know. Start living in that power. Start accepting the truth of who you are and creating a life that you love. And don't worry if you decide not to do that. You'll be given lots of opportunities to change your mind. Because everything is about you and your choices. And you do deserve the very best. So enjoy your life. Enjoy your moment. Enjoy being who you are choosing to be. And if you find that it's not what you want, change. You have that power. You make those choices. Okay.
Wow, another beautiful morning, Barbara.
Yes, it is.
I've had my daily dose of vitamin G. How about you?
I think I have too.
Awesome.
So now I get to make choices about my day. Wonderful.
Yes. And we're here to create, whatever we want to create, So we have to remember we're the leaders, of our life. And, it's like a beautiful blank canvas, and I see all these beautiful bits on the canvas, and, we have the opportunity to whatever we want to create is ours, So it's beautiful.
Yes. And that's something that we often forget, that it really can be amazing and beautiful and wonderful, and even more than we've ever imagined.
Yes. And we're just here to remember basically who we are. I mean, I started this journey, while I was, in my 50s. My children grew up, started families of their own, and I just felt like a need I wanted to help more people than I had helped. I mean, I've always been a person that loves to help people, but I just had like this strong urge to help more people, and I found myself on this path. And then all of a sudden I just started doing things that I couldn't explain because I guess on some level I was remembering who I am.
Yeah. And that's wonderful.
It is. It is. Well, I thank you for, connecting with me and the two of us bringing forth these beautiful messages. I know I get that warm and fuzzy feeling. I feel like I've just had a little soul hug there, so I feel wonderful.
Yeah, I agree. It's a wonderful way to start the day, and I'm more than happy that we do this twice a week and share it with other people.
Definitely.
Okay, so Thursday, remember, we will be on Blog Talk, so anyone who wants to call in and ask a question, you can do that on Thursday. And we look forward to connecting with each and every one of you and helping you to see the truth in your own life. It really does make life a very interesting and incredible journey when we start accepting the possibilities that are there for us. So we hope everyone has a wonderful 2 days, and we will talk to you again on Thursday. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.